Hey guys, welcome back to another Jurassic World Mattel Tour review. Once again, we're back at it with Jurassic World Dominion, so I had to go ahead and get it out the way and go quick shopping. Took 2 trips from Walmart and Target. So this is just the first review, and then the next one will be later on, which will be a pretty big one, and hopefully I will make it shorter than it already is on the next one. So anyways, we're going over the Copper Combat set that came out recently, which is a set that I was really anticipated on. And while I don't even own a Rajasaurus yet, this one happens to be a really cool looking one because I really like the green pattern in general. I just like green dinos. Also, it comes with a new Kayla figure, which is basically not particularly the best version of the figure though, but it's still a good way to get Kayla if you don't have the 2-pack that I don't even see that much at Target now, apparently. When I went back to Target, I haven't seen that 2-pack with Kayla and the Power Raptor, so I don't know what's really going on with that figure. I'm gonna go take a look at the package now. Of course, the package is really, really nice. It has this daytime aesthetic, not nighttime or anything. It's at the daytime from looking at the package. It's this really cool setting of the Rajasaurus attacking the Biosyn helicopter. It looks like it's on a cliffside. It looks really cool. Jurassic World Dominion logo down there with the text and the barcode and stuff, and there's a sound effects logo on there. Side to side, obviously, Jurassic World Dominion logo with the Power Raptor here. Then talks about the assembly and or disassembly or what the helicopter can do. And the logo again. And over here, you get a detailed image or at least a digital or beefed up looking image of the helicopter in action shooting at the Rajasaurus. You get the Allosaurus down here, which we already reviewed. Multiple areas of destruction over there. All that stuff. And an opening door. And the FACSAT compatibility, which we don't really care much about at this point, unless you still want that FACSAT stuff, which we can still get out, but whatever. Anyway, so we're done with looking at the package. Let's go ahead and unbox this incredible looking set. Okay, before we get any further into the review, I kind of want to appreciate how cool this looks. Like, it's just Kayla running away from the Rajasaurus with the detached tail, but just, I really like this backdrop that you, like, it's a really nice backdrop of the location of the Biosyn Valley and everything. Just, yeah, that just looks nice. I really like that. Anyways, let me go ahead and keep on unwrapping everything. Alrighty, so here's everything out of the package. And of course, just right out the bat, this is already a really fun set. Like, very nice that we finally have the Biosyn helicopter. It just looks really cool, and everything was also very easy to assemble. Nothing really hard to deal with and everything. Also, the Rajasaurus is pretty nice too, though at the same time, I don't really own the original one. So the only thing I can say is that this one has less paint applications added onto it, but doesn't look too bad. I definitely like it still. And the Kayla figure, though, I can't really talk about too much because I already talked about the figure beforehand. In fact, the figure itself is still exactly the same, but the only thing is you can clearly see that there's some paint detail missing from it. The figure is nice still, but if you want a better Kayla figure, you still have to go with the 2-pack version, which is this figure here. Sorry for out of focus, like there's too many stuff focusing on the background, but as you can see, the original Kayla figure is definitely milestones better because of the additional paint apps, which is how she looks in the movie in general. You see the difference right there. We'll say the hair is a little bit different if it is. Maybe it's just the angle I'm putting it because the lighting and everything. Just trying my best right here, but you can clearly see that they're both the same figure. It's just that the one to go with mostly is just this one. So yeah, I don't have to go too much over the figures. They're both the same figure, but of course, if you want to go and get the original version, that's the best bet. But the only way to get this Kayla figure, if you don't have any other option or you can't find the one with the Power Raptor, this is the one to go. So all I gotta say, this figure's still nice, but yeah, the original one's much better. Anyway, so now we're done with the Kayla figure. Let's go and take a look at the dinosaur it comes with, which is the Rajasaurus, which is a pretty nice dinosaur overall. Just the overall detailing and everything looks pretty cool. It's got these red splotches, or just, well, red splotches. These red scratch marks that indicate that it was obviously in damage from another dino. Same side underneath. You might not be able to see it because of the exposure. But overall, you can see the detailing of the dinosaur's head sculpt. It looks pretty nice. It's got that Jurassic look to it, obviously. And it's got these really blunt but still sharp looking teeth, especially on the bottom. The bottom is a little bit sharper than expected. The tongue is textured too, as you can see, but you might not be able to see it too much. It might not be able to pick up that much, but you can see it. Tongue is textured. Up here is painted, but it's obviously a separate piece, and it's got that gloss coat to it. Might not be able to see it. There, now you see it. The eyes are painted nicely as well. No scuffs, no scuff ups like that. The paint is indented on the head. It looks pretty nice. It's a little bit too glossy for my taste, but it looks nice. Because like this is the only part that's like legit glossy, while everything else is in a matte paint. And it does feel a little airbrushed in. Looks pretty nice, and he's got black arms along with that paint application. And the underside paint, again, stops at the neck, doesn't go any further down the line, which is pretty lazy, but at the same time, not too much of a deal breaker. Anyways, back to the sculpting, because the sculpting is pretty incredible on this toy, like the different pebbles or different like scale structures, like all these bumps and ridges. Typical for a Jurassic Dino toy and Mattel to look this great. Yeah, it's been pretty cool how they develop these toys and different dino species, even though some of them don't look as accurate as they should be. But I don't really care, because when it comes to Jurassic Park, dino accuracy is a I don't care situation. Just make the dinosaurs look threatening, menacing, or cool, or cute, whatever. You can do whatever the heck you want with these. And okay, back to this. The scaling and everything looks pretty nice on here. Again, the feet are nicely sculpted. The scoots, basically the same situation with every toy, is that they are nicely detailed and everything. Though they don't have any paint on the toenails or fingernails or whatever. But the fingernails are just straight up black already on the black paint of the arms. But the dew claws and everything, toe claws, not painted. But that's typical for a toy like this in a pack, because it's going to be lazily painted. But I don't really care that much about the paint applications being on a high level unless it's Hammond Collection or something. And oh yeah, there's a scan code, but god dang, man, this is actually hard to pull off. Hold on one second. There. Now you can see the scan code. This thing was hard to pull off. So yeah. And you see how stiff that was when I give it back in. But yeah, the dinosaur also has an action feature, which is apparent for the new line of Roarivores or Roar Strikers. Okay, I had to redo at least one little portion of this video, because I just realized that I didn't even know how to work the actual Roar Strikers action features. So apparently what really happens is, what I've been seeing, is that you press down on the whole body here where the legs are at, and it would be able to activate that action feature where it chomps down. I always thought it was supposed to be like this for some random reason, but apparently I was wrong. But yeah, that's how the action feature apparently works. So yeah, that's basically for that portion. Overall, the Rajasaurus toy is pretty nice. I really like this one particularly because of the green paint and everything. And there are like, I guess, 3 different versions in total. This one and the 2 that are in the regular lines, like the one that's in wave 1 and the other one that's probably wave 2 or 3. I forgot. But there are like 3 in total of this one. But I just really like this one a lot more because I like the green patterns. So I'm going to go ahead and move the Dino out the way and take a look at the helicopter next. The Bowser helicopter. Basically just overall film accurate to what it's supposed to be. And it looks really incredible. Just the overall sculpting and detail they got on it. And it does have some pretty cool action features as well, which we'll take a look at. To get a closer look at this helicopter, you get the Biosyn Enterprises logo, or no, Biosyn Genetics logo. Why did I say Enterprises? The Biosyn Genetics logo, well, just like how it looks in the movie. Kind of wish they put that on the Jeep Gladiator that we reviewed, but they put the generic Jurassic World logo from 2015 on there instead. But it's nice that they put the Biosyn logo on this helicopter, because that's what it is. They didn't have to put a Jurassic World logo on it. There it is on the side again. And the windows, like the edge of the windows, are nicely painted on there. And it also got like the window on here. Other side though, it has an open window, as you can see the inside of the vehicle. I put the darts inside because I had no place to put them. And there's a button. I'm assuming this is a button where you press it and that thing falls right off. I have to pick that up. And you can see the inside. You get the seat, just one seat, and a cannon, which is the missile launcher, of course. The front side does have the controller mechanism and stuff like that on there, but nothing's really added into it. So we go ahead and open this stiff thing, and it'll slide the cannon down, get these darts out. And I'm going to also put this back in. So of course you got these missiles over here. So you just put that in there as usual, and then press the button, and then they fire out. Okay, that went pretty far. That's a strong spring in there compared to the other turret from the Chaos Outpost playset. Outpost Chaos. God dang, I don't even remember. I'm always messing up that name. Anyway, so yeah, except for the detailing on that part. And I'm assuming this is supposed to, like, different pieces are supposed to fall off like it says in the package, but we're not going to go over too much of that, except one more thing. This does come off. There we go. Funny thing is, it's kind of reminded me of Jurassic Park 3 when they took out, and when the Spinosaurus took out the freaking whole, the front end of the plane. That kind of what that reminded me of, but this looks really nice. So this is basically the second helicopter I got from the Jurassic lineup, and the other one being the Jurassic World helicopter, which I can't even get out because it's, oh wait, no, I think I can get out to compare it. I try my best not to have it be buried underneath all my figures and everything. So yeah, we can go ahead and get that out. Here is the Jurassic World helicopter. Oh. Basically both helicopters that I got from this set. And I still like this helicopter right here. It's a pretty nice helicopter from the Destructosaurus set, which is like the only common, easy to find Destructosaurus set at the time. Not sure how much it costs now. So, oh yeah, it does have a similar action feature to where you break the window off, but that one's attached to a magnet with the Pteranodon, so that's kind of weird, but at the same time, it's still pretty cool. So yeah, that's this helicopter compared with the Biosyn helicopter. This is the Jurassic World InGen aesthetic helicopter. So yeah, they both look pretty nice together, although this one's obviously beefier. So let me go ahead and put this up. That was nice to get that one out. Alrighty, so that's going to be it for this review of the Jurassic World Dominion Biosyn helicopter. I'm just going to call it the Biosyn helicopter combat. I don't want to call it just Copper combat. But it's a really nice set overall. Definitely recommend picking this up, and it's only exclusive to Walmart considering that it is extreme damage, like, well, sort of extreme damage because of the red splotches over here and everything. This is really a nice set to own, really. It's just, oh yeah, and I got my original Kale. I did not want to get the other one, but again, if you want to go get it for this version, this is the only way you're going to get it. But at the same time, the original one is the way to go. It's just got better detail. So yeah, this helicopter is pretty dang nice, and Kayla is nice, well, depending on which version that you have, and the Rajasaurus is pretty nice. Overall, just nice figures, just really cool sets and everything. Just, that's basically it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next review, which I will probably be posting tomorrow by the time I would be editing this stuff together. Oh boy, it's gonna be a big one, so prepare. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll be seeing you guys later.